Would you like to find out how to gain the respect of others? What would it be like to stop suffering from the fact that people tend not to give you the right attention? In this video, thanks to the Zen story of personal growth that you will listen to, we will give you the 8 rules you must follow to make yourself respected. So follow the entire video carefully and stay with us until the end so as not to miss even a comma of Master Kaito's advice. But before we start, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications and share the video. Thanks to these small gestures, you will stay informed and we will be able to produce new valuable content every day. In a remote village in Japan, there stood a Buddhist temple shrouded in silence. Among the monks who inhabited this sacred place, one stood out for his wisdom and profound understanding of life, Master Kaito. His fame had spread to many regions of the country, and many pilgrims often reached the monastery to listen to his wise advice. One day, Master Kaito organized a lesson on a topic that is deeply felt by many people: how to earn the true respect of others. Kaito, in front of a large audience of pilgrims who had arrived from all over Japan, and after having melted the ice with some joking jokes, began to tell an ancient story full of details and teachings that would mark the minds of those who listened to him. Over the years of my life, Master Kaito began, I have learned that genuine respect goes beyond titles and achievements. Many of you may have believed that these are the keys to gaining admiration, but the real key lies in something much deeper. The old monk spoke of how he himself had once believed that worldly and material successes were the passport to respect. But over the years, he said in a quiet voice, I've come to realize that true respect isn't about what you've accomplished or the titles you've acquired. It's something much deeper and more personal. First of all, Master Kaito continued, you must learn to take off the mask and be yourself. The purest form of respect comes from truly being yourself, embracing who you are with all your quirks, passions, and beliefs. It's not about wearing a mask to please others. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin and sharing your true self with the world. The elderly master gave examples from his own life, telling how he had once tried to conform to the ideals of others, wearing masks to seek external approval. But when I started being authentic and no longer tying my authority to what others thought, he said with a smile, I noticed that my uniqueness is what made me truly respected. Respect yourself, Master Kaito admonished. The best way to gain respect from others is to start with yourself. Treat yourself with honor, recognize your worth, and others will tend to treat you the same way. If you don't value yourself, you can't expect others to consider you valuable. To make his lesson easier, the monk shared personal experiences in which he had learned to respect himself despite past mistakes. Self-forgiveness is an important key, he said, because if you treat yourself with kindness and compassion, others will see your intrinsic value too. Continuing his lesson, Master Kaito told stories of meeting people who had difficulty respecting themselves due to past mistakes. I have learned that it is essential to let go of the past, the monk said, because only then can we begin to treat ourselves with the respect we deserve. Master Kaito then explained the importance of treating everyone with respect, regardless of their social status. People are people, he stated, and treating everyone the same is a sign of true wisdom. Albert Einstein said he spoke to everyone the same way, from the street cleaner to the president of the university. At this point, the monk shared stories of how he had learned to respect each individual, recognizing each person's dignity regardless of their position in society. True respect, said the master, is not based on externals, but on the awareness that each of us carries with us a unique story. Make decisions with confidence, the master suggested. Being decisive shows confidence, and confidence is the key to earning respect. Don't fear criticism, but make choices that reflect your deepest values. The monk shared stories of difficult times when he had to make decisions against the grain. Sometimes, he said, the hardest thing is also the right thing to do. When you stay true to yourself, people may not always agree, but they will respect your integrity. Master Kaito concluded his narration by talking about integrity. Integrity is like the trunk of a very strong tree that remains standing during the most violent storms. It is being honest and following solid moral principles. The old monk told stories of how he had kept his word in difficult situations and how this had built trust in others. When you have true integrity, people know they can trust you. This trust creates strong relationships based on truth and respect. In conclusion, Master Kaito concluded his speech with a moral. Learn to embrace your authenticity, respect yourself and others, and live with integrity. This is the path to achieving true respect. The pilgrims who followed the lesson, inspired by the Master's words, left the temple with a new awareness. Over the next few weeks, they applied the monk's teachings to their daily lives, discovering that authentic respect comes from being true to oneself, treating others with kindness, and living with integrity. The old monk continued to be a source of inspiration for generations to come, and his temple became a place where people sought not only wisdom, but also the key to earning true respect in everyday life. Master Kaito, in dismissing the people who had taken part in the lesson, gave them a serene look and said, "Life is a journey of self-improvement, personal growth, and sincere relationships. May my words be a guide to you in cultivating authentic respect, for in this respect, you will find the true essence of life." In conclusion, remember that to gain the respect of others, you must keep these rules in mind. Be authentic, embrace who you are with all your peculiarities, and don't be afraid to show your true self to the world. Respect yourself, treat yourself with honor, and recognize your intrinsic value. Self-respect is the root of respect for others. Treat everyone with respect. Every person deserves kindness and respect, regardless of their social position. Recognize the dignity of each individual. Make decisions with confidence. Be decisive in your choices, following your deepest values. Trust is the key to earning respect. And finally, live with integrity. Keep your word and follow sound moral principles. Integrity is a lighthouse that guides you through the storms of life. Therefore, what we recommend and hope is that the respect you cultivate in your heart becomes a bright beacon that illuminates the path of your life and the relationships you build with others. And what experiences have you had with this topic? Have you found yourself not being respected by others, and have you suffered as a result? Write it in the comments and let's talk about it.